Oh, my camera's moving around everywhere. Hi guys, I've just done a review on this beautiful thing. I've sorted out my lighting now, so that's a lot better than it was. This video is going to be about, this one could be about, because I've got a lot to do soon. This one could be about the sulfates in shampoos. First of all, I'm going to sort of explain what happens with the sulfates in shampoos. You can get sulfate-free shampoo, just so you know. A lot of that's like Moroccan oil sort of shampoos from Morocco or whatever it is. I'm being bitten on my leg, that's quite painful. Ow! So yeah, basically what sulfates do is they pretty much strip out dyed hair. They're not really good for your hair. They can, if you think about how much it must strip out the colour in your hair, you can imagine just how much sort of damaging that does to your hair anyway. Obviously, if you're in my situation, you want to try and avoid the sulfates because of when I bleached the absolute crap out of my hair. My hair was seriously damaged. I'll show you again in a minute one of the nice and easy dyes that really made my hair bad. But first of all, yeah, I'm going to just cut the crap. Sulfates, not good for your hair basically. So I'm going to show you some shampoos that you might be quite shocked have sulfates in, especially due to sort of TV adverts and sort of professionals recommend and stuff like that. I'm not a hairdresser, nothing like that. I've just read the instructions on the back. I've read the ingredients on the back. I've also done my homework on the internet, so I can sort of help you guys out. The first one I'm going to show you that a lot of people are going to be probably quite shocked in, that has any sort of sulfates in. I'm really sorry for the bottle, by the way. It's kind of disgusting. It's ancient. You know, I sort of found it the other day. It's the Johnson's baby shampoo, no more tangles for easy combing. I know a lot of sort of new mums use this as well, like when with their babies and stuff. It looks like this, and I know, I'm sorry, it's disgusting. And in the ingredients, it has got so much sulfate in it. I think it's got, this one isn't too bad, so I started with the bottom one. This one's only got one sort of sulfate in it. It's sodium lauryl sulfate, and any sort of sulfate for your hair is not good. So obviously I'm just showing you things that you might be a bit shocked on, but this has sulfate in it as well. Also, if you're putting it on your baby, I use it on my dogs, to be honest, because it's quite gentle. That's why I used it on my dogs, and it smells nice. Obviously, for your baby, or even for yourself, it could be quite worrying. So just sort of keep an eye out. I mean, I know it's not massively important, sulfates, especially if like your hair's fine, but it's just something to always keep in mind if you have got really damaged hair. So that's one of them. I'm going to start with the least, you know, and make my way up to something shocking that will probably shock you all, unless you're a hairdresser, you probably already know. The next one I'm going to do is one of the cheaper ones. It is kind of like a renamed brand of herbal essence. It's called Fruit Essence Moisture Repair Shampoo, and when you hear moisture repair, you think, oh my god, moisture repair, boom. It's Boots owns, Boots, for people that are in America, it's just like your, like, probably like a Walmart or something, like a beauty or shampoo shop, or a drugstore on your streets. It nourishes and hydrates dry, damaged hair, for dry, damaged hair, coconut and enriched extracts. It's 400ml. It looks like this. It's kind of got the same logo as Herbal Essence, which I've also got one of them down here. It's pretty much the same. Me and my mum actually thought it was the Herbal Essence, so we picked it up, not realising that it was a Boots range. It smells really nice. Actually, it smells really nice. It smells a bit like talcum powder, actually. And this has got, it's got two different kinds of sodium in it. Again, just like the Johnson's one, it has sodium lauryl, or whatever it's called, sulfate, and it's got another one that I cannot pronounce, but it's got sulfate in it. I can just read that it's got more sulfate in it. So yeah, that's another thing. You can, like I say, you can get shampoos without sulfate in. I'll do a Herbal Essence one now. I've done that one. You can sort of see how similar they look. I mean, they don't look massively similar, but if you're not concentrating, you sort of pick up the wrong one. This one's Herbal Essence, new formula, Hello Hydration, Moisture and Shine Shampoo with a nice That's really strange. That's like exactly the same. This one's exactly the same as the other one. Coconut enriched extracts, exactly the same as this. It's absolutely exactly the same. I've just realised that that's so weird. And you get more of this. And my mum got us on holiday because she kind of ran out. So I think it was something like €3 out there. It's probably got exactly the same ingredients. It has, oh my god, this one's got one more sulfate in it than that one. That's the only difference. It's got 3 different types of sulfate. Again, there's sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium lauryl sulfate, and a sodium sulfate. Yeah, and that's what that one looks like. So again, there's 3 different types of ones. Also now I'm probably going to do ones that you probably know a little bit better. This one's a Tresemme. I have done a review on this. The bottle's a bit manky. Salon Silk for dry, frizzy, prone hair shampoo, professional quality, advanced technology, reduces frizz and smooths hair. It looks like this. I think it's about, I got it on offer, so it's like £3 something. It's 500ml. Let me find the ingredients. It's got sodium lauryl sulfate, glycerine sulfate, does that say? This one, actually, it hasn't got as much sulfate in it as I thought it would have. And this has got 3 different types of sulfate in it. I thought it would have a bit more, to be honest. But this has got, it's got 2 sulfates in it. It's got 2 sulfates in it, not 3. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, it's got 2 sulfates in it. And this one is the Split End Remedy Tresemme Professionals, up to 80% reduction in split ends after 3 uses. Split End Mend 500ml, professional quality, re-instructing complex. That's what this one looks like. Green lid. This again probably costs actually a little bit more than that one because everybody's been banging on about how good this is. I hate this. It's absolutely rubbish for me. This one's got exactly the same amount of sulfates in it as that one does. It's got 3 in it, 2 in it, my bad. I keep saying it because I'm reading sodium and thinking it's sulfate. My one that I use, you can see I've used it this morning because it's wet still. I use this shampoo. I absolutely love it. It's really sort of lathering. I just like it. This one's only got 1 sulfate in it. So all of my other hair care products don't have any sulfate in it, as it says on it that it doesn't have anything in it. And this has no salt. This has 1 sulfate in it. My other stuff has no sulfates in it, so I don't really mind so much that this has only got 1 in. And the only sulfate it's got in it is the sodium lauryl sulfate, and that's all it's got in it. That's just got 1 sulfate in it, and that's probably why it's really conditioning, even just in just a shampoo. I sometimes wash it and I feel I don't even need to do anything else to it. It's got protein in it, which is brilliant for your hair. Reinforces, nourishes from root to tip, feels stronger, fragile hair with tendency to fall. That's what it's like made for, sort of thing. Triple resist, reinforcing shampoo, L'Oreal Paris Elvive. Pink and black, absolutely love it. The big bottles cost something like £3.99. The smaller bottles cost something like £2.99. Absolutely love that. You can get that. You can get all of these from Tesco's, Boots, Asda, stuff like that. And the last one, which is really, really, really bad for your hair, I wouldn't really recommend anybody to use this. A lot of people know it, a lot of people probably use it. It's advertised a lot. Absolutely every single one of these has got a stupid amount of sulfate in it. My mum used this, and before I started, because my mum has had bleached blonde hair, as I mentioned in one of my videos, and she was kind of wondering why her hair was never sort of softening to how she thought, which is why she wanted to get one of these. But obviously that has got like quite a lot of sulfate in it as well. So I sort of read the back of it and I was like, Mum, this has got like so much sulfate in it. And I've heard hairdressers say it before. This product, if you like wash your hair with it and leave it on, especially as well, it will just strip your hair, especially if you've got any colour in it. It will just completely strip your hair. And if you strip your hair anyway, I mean, it's not good for it. You're taking all the natural oils out of it. It's not good at all, and I wouldn't recommend it. I used to use it when I was younger because I was so uneducated and I had no idea what I was sort of looking for. But it's the Pantene Pro V. It sort of says, oh, it's resistant, healthy looking hair that shines for normal hair. This one's for normal hair. You can get ones with like for thick hair, for thin hair, all sorts. and it does smell nice. Kind of. They all smell quite nice. But this one has got, again, the God, I bet it's a different one. Ammonium lauryl sulfate. And like ammonia, I swear you get that in like hair dyes and stuff to sort of like change the colour of your hair. That really smells in hair dye, so that's always something to think about as well. Lauryl sulfate, sodium chloride sulfate, part perfume, that's alright. Chloride sulfate, I've already said that. Silicon sulfate, and then just a load of other massive words that I can't even pronounce. So that's like what, 4 or 5 possible sulfates, and it's only a little bottle as well. And it's true, I had bright red hair, like an Live XXL red hair, and it absolutely just stripped the hell out of my hair. So I guess that's kind of a positive if you do want to strip your hair, but I wouldn't recommend it if you want it to start getting in good condition again. So this is my last of my, oh my god, did you know that all these products have sulfates in? This is really shocking. I can't believe how much this has got in it, and so many people use it and are unaware of it. So yeah, just sort of, if you really think about it, you can, like I said, you can get sulfate free, or you can just sort of reduce the amount of sulfates that you use. Hardly, I say this, let me read. I mean, none of my Lee Stafford stuff has got sulfates in. Shampoos might, but I don't use Lee Stafford shampoos. I use their conditioners and treatments, and none of theirs has sulfate in it. So if you ever sort of look out for conditioners or shampoos that are like sulfate free if you are really worried about it. And also sodium. It's not too massively bad for your hair, but sort of just keep an eye out. Again, I think my cat wants to be fed. So yeah, this is my video on shampoos that are just absolutely, oh my god, did you know? And I hope it helps you guys. If you do want any other videos doing, let me know.